So I started sharing all that with this gentleman. And he said, well, may I tell you my story? I said, I'd love to hear your story. He said, my name is James Roosevelt. And my father, when he was campaigning to be president, that he used to campaign on train, and we would go from town to town by train. And my dad would say to me, James, we need to pray and ask God to give us favor with the American people if I'm supposed to be president. And he said we did this every time before we would stop, and my dad would go give his speeches. And he said when my dad was elected president, and he starts crying, tears streaming down his eyes. He said the night that he was elected president, we went into the Oval Office. He said, now, James, we need to thank God for giving us favor. And he's sobbing. And he said, Drew, I haven't thought of that in 50 years. And I said, well, James, it's time for you to rededicate your life to Jesus. And I prayed with him right there at the table. And the Lord spoke to me, Jennifer, immediately. And he said, Drew, he didn't care if you were a blue blood, who your family is, what you came from. He said, you told him about me, and that's why I put you there. So I became very dangerous after. I'm like, okay, God, let's do this. Where do you want me to go next? And I ministered to every Beverly Hills wife that I came in contact with, and very few of them took me up on it, but I sure won a lot of housekeepers to Jesus.